Oh, what's going on, ladies and gentlemen? It's your boy Never Fail, and first of all, let me apologize for my lack of content this entire last week. I pretty much didn't upload anything, and it's because I had some mic troubles that I wasn't aware of. I had recorded some commentaries, rendered out the videos, didn't get them uploaded to YouTube because I always like to go back and watch them, and when I was doing that, the audio was nowhere to be found as far as my commentary, so can't really upload a commentary when the commentary ain't there. Hopefully I've got my mic issues straightened out now. At least I'm praying to God I do, because I really don't want to buy a new mic, because then it'll really be a minute before I get any content uploaded, because I'll be having to wait and all that crap get turned on. That's what happens when you try to keep ADS and just hipfire, son. Hipfire is all powerful in Call of Duty. But yeah, ooh, two-piece. Yeah, hopefully I don't have to buy a new mic. I do have a blue snowball mic, and it would pretty much piss me off if I had to buy a new one, because I really do like the blue snowball, and I've had it for a while, but they are like 70-80 bucks, and I don't want to spend it, especially when I need to buy the converter, HDMI 2-in-1 converter box in order to record on PS4. Hopefully I can do that, get a little PS4 gameplay going up, and give some really good thoughts on my opinions of the PS4 overall. But until that point, we can't do it. Can't do it without being able to record the commentary. I could do it over a PS3 video, but I want to do the PS4 with the PS4, if you know what I mean. Anyway, topic of the conversation for this video, it's just a game. And what do I mean by that? Basically, I was talking with Murky Man, who works with me and is a pretty good friend of mine. For anybody that doesn't know, I've talked about him plenty of times, but I was talking with him, and he kind of opened my eyes to some things as far as how I get when I'm playing. I get very frustrated. I get to screaming. No, not screaming, but I get to cussing out teammates when they don't do the things that I need them to do to be successful. And sometimes it's even my fault, I'm not going to lie. But that's part of that whole I hate to lose thing. But in the end of the day, it's just a game. And I shouldn't be getting super upset playing a game, because it defeats the purpose of a game. Unless you're an MLG player, you shouldn't take this shit too serious, and I do. I'll be honest, I take this shit way too serious, especially for it to be Call of Duty, which is a very casual, friendly game. But overall, everybody wants to do well at something if they enjoy doing it, at least in my opinion. That's the truth for me. I want to do well at it. If I'm going to do it, I want to do well. So you come into the situation where, let's say, you're not playing that well, or teammates are not playing that well, and it's stopping you from winning, and you're highly competitive. You start yelling at teammates, and it's hard for us to swallow our pride and just give the other team credit a lot of the times. And that's something I'm trying to get better. I'm trying not to get too mad at teammates. I want to be able to just, admit when the other team's just better, and it happens. You run into better teams. It's part of playing Call of Duty. You run into squads and fucking full parties and shit, and it gets to be very challenging, and they're just a little bit better than you. They're playing the objective harder than you and your team is. So don't be trying to put down no IS in my camp spot, son. At the end of the day, though, we cannot accept the fact that somebody might be doing it better than us, and that's just part of human nature. You never want to accept that somebody's better at you at something you're wanting to do, better than you at something you're wanting to do. Bushwick, and I get it, because I'm the same way. Have many times that I know I've been clearly outplayed, but you try to blame it on some bullshit, and it pisses you off, and that's why we always complain about the bullshit in the game. And don't get me wrong, Call of Duty doesn't have a huge skill gap. There's things that they've done to try to broaden the skill gap, but overall it just doesn't have a very big skill gap, and that helps people come up with justification of why they died. Now, don't get me wrong. Generally, there are some very cheap-ass ways that you die in this game. Don't get me wrong. I'm not saying there's not. But sometimes you just get outplayed. It happens. Accept it for what it is. You hit square, you respawn. Don't get pissed off. And I'm trying my best to work toward not getting pissed off when I play this game, because it defeats the purpose of the game. This is what I do on my nights off and stuff whenever my wife and my little girl have gone to bed. I stay up all night anyway because I don't want to fuck up my sleep pattern. So I do this, have some fun playing the game, and at least that's what the purpose of it would be. And then I do some commentaries and stuff, a little hobby of mine that doesn't cost money all the time. It's like I don't have to pay for it every time I want to do a video. All I have to do is do the commentary because I bought all the stuff that I need. Hope you don't hear my neighbor pulling up over there to the other side of me. His car is awfully fucking loud. But I think the biggest thing for me, and one of the biggest reasons I rage when I'm playing, is I forgot what it's all about. And it's a game. And when I realize that I suck at a game, it doesn't bother me that bad. But when I think I'm halfway decent, and I do think I'm halfway decent on this game, at least halfway decent, then it bothers me and pisses me off when things don't go my way. You know, when I'm trying to play well and I want every game to be a YouTube gameplay, it pisses me off when it's not. So that's kind of a reason behind why it's so easy for me to get pissed off. And then you got douchebags playing like that. But hey, who am I to judge how people play? But overall, yeah, like I was saying, it's hard for us to accept that somebody's doing better than us. We look for reasons why we're dying, as opposed to, okay, the other team just outplayed me. Good job by the other team. They played the objective harder. They did better than us, and you just got shit on, son. So I'm trying to get to the point where I give the other team credit. I don't get mad at my team because sometimes the players on my team just aren't that good, and a lot of times I play against players that aren't that good. It happens. That's the joy of Call of Duty in a nutshell, is getting into a lobby where it's real challenging sometimes, and then getting to lobbies where you feel like a beast and you just shitting on everybody. That's the allure to it. That's what brings you back. No matter your skill level, unless you really suck, if you're an average player, you can have games where you just absolutely go off, and that's the allure to it. But once you start to feel that you're actually decent at the game, it starts to piss you off, especially if somebody is playing in a way that you consider to be cheap. You know, sitting in a corner with IEDs. Yes, I consider it to be cheap. Yes, it pisses me off, but they paid them money for the game, not me. I'm going to try to not get mad about it. When teammates are going 6-36 with no flag caps and you lose the game, yes, it pisses me off, but I had to realize that not everybody, you know, is very good. You know, not everybody's decent at this game. Not everybody's average. There's some below average motherfuckers. Otherwise, I wouldn't have nearly as many gameplays as I do. So I'm trying to keep all that in mind. I'm trying to, you know, get a fresh start. And as far as this goes, and not get mad. Just stay calm and collected. When I lose a game, just say, hey, the other team got me. Yeah, I'll win the next one. I mean, it's not like I lose a shit ton of games. I've played 700 something. I've only lost like 220. So it's not like I lose a shit ton of games. It's the ones that I lose that I feel I played well that pisses me off. But hey, I'm just going to start chalking it up as Call of Duty in a nutshell. Give the other team credit. Say that, you know, they did what they had to do to win the game. And go on from there. Ooh, get destroyed, never fail. But that's really all I can do. Because if I don't, I'm going to wind up getting a divorce from waking my wife up in the middle of the night hollering at somebody on my team that's playing terribly. Some shit like that. And I think I'm about to go on a pretty good tear here in a minute. As I continue to sip blueberry Red Bull, I'm telling you guys, if you like the energy drinks and you haven't tried the blueberry Red Bull and you don't despise the taste of blueberry, please give it a shot. I'm not sponsored by Red Bull, but I just love the product. Yeah, that's some good shit. So I'm gonna just keep trying to do that. I'm gonna try to keep my calm, stay calm, cool, collected when I'm playing. I mean, one of the most fun people to watch, in my opinion, do commentaries is Sandy Ravage, because he never gets mad. And it just amazes me. I don't see how he does it. He never gets mad. I just don't understand. Even when he's just been completely fucked over on a kill or something, he just does not get mad, and it is mind-boggling for me. I'm going to try to implement that into my game plan. I'm going to try to get where I can do that. Sandy, I need you to teach me the ways of the Zen Master, man. I need you to teach me the ways. Nah, I'm just kidding, but I'm still going to get pissed off from time to time. I know it's going to happen, but overall, ooh, don't be hiding behind that rail car, son. Overall, I'm going to try not to get mad and bitch and moan every single game, which I'd kind of gotten into the point where I was. Even games where I was kicking ass and we were winning handily, I die one little bullshit death, pisses me off, and then that stems into a couple more deaths because I'm pissed off and I'm not playing well. at that point. I'm not going to play well because I'm pissed off. Get that worded correctly. And it just goes downhill from there. You know, my next game's not going to be good because I'm still pissed off because of the 5 deaths that I got the last game. And I'm like, it's just stupid. It's pointless. It's stupid. And if you're man enough to admit that something you're doing is childish and stupid, then you need to work on fixing it. First step is identifying the problem. Second step is correcting it. And that's all I can hope to do, is to not get mad. And when all else fails, I'm going to start drinking a lot of beer when I'm playing. No, I'm just kidding. That's not a good idea, people. Don't think I'm telling you to do that. But I am going to have a few beers tonight as I play. I really am. Why? Because they're delicious. Some of them are. So, running out of shit to say, now I'm rambling on. I'm not going to cut the commentary short. We're going to talk about some fun shit that happened to me while I was playing. Sitting there playing. Me, Murky Man, and SC Country, or S Country Boy. Whatever. I still can't pronounce your name, Steven. I'm sorry. But we're playing. And I shit you not, man. A party of 3, and we got put in at least 6 straight games in progress. Treyarch, please do something. Or Treyarch. Got so bad, big on bitching about Treyarch in the last game, right? Infinity War, please, please, please. And Sledgehammer, you're making the next one. Please do something about that. Let's re-up or revamp the whole game in progress fucking joining shit, please. That's all I can ask for. It's annoying. Pisses me off. Anyway, final score was like 41-18 or some shit. Nice little comeback win. Hope you enjoyed the video. Thanks for watching, and leave your comments below.